Anyway, I'll cut right to the chase because I might die.
Everybody, get in my truck!
What the f***? What the f***?
Belgian urban explorer Siaz runs a YouTube channel where he checks out abandoned buildings all over Europe. Last year, he stumbled into a nightmare that's left both him and his viewers deeply unsettled. The footage starts with Siaz and his buddies heading into a thick forest, filming their exploration at night. Siaz tells viewers that the site used to be a public camping area, but when he and his buddies head down the path toward the campground, they spot signs telling them to turn back.
Ja, hoor die hond, ja. Hier is de ingang, de poort.
Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat op.
Privaat, dit is een plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren, gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden eens geweest en stond hier vol met bungalows, met campings, met caravans, mobile homes, midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond.
Ja, hier staat dat bordje met dat.
Ja?
Als je nu hier zo inslagen, zonder dat wekje zet je ook gewoon binnen.
Ja, dat is waar, want dat is niet afgezet.
Dat is niks
Hè? Als je verder parkeert en je wandelt hier binnen.
Waar zag je het staan?
Die staat daar zo bij een hutje.
Bij die houten dingen.
Maar dat is hier veranderd tot een gebedding, want wat staat hierop? Dit is een gebedplaats.
Maar dat is gewoon tak gemaakt.
Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is dat is hier gewoon een zigeunerkamp of een hippie-camping of zo geworden.
Even though they could hear a dog barking and saw the creepy makeshift sign, Siaz and his friends didn't take the warning seriously and headed into the forest anyway. As they push deeper into the woods, the group starts to hear something weird.
Hallo?
Ja,
Mogen wij hier wandelen?
hoort je het? Die deur, die wint niet. Ik hoor zo...
Nee, dat was een beest.
Zeker?
Ja.
Oh,
Oh, nee.
wat is dat?
Dat was een deur.
Dat is een deur, hè?
Hallo?
Kijk, de wind ook gaan, ja.
Waarschijnlijk zo.
Oh.
Maat, ik hoor voetstappen.
Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, maat.
Hallo?
At first they just hear odd little noises, but these gradually turn into something absolutely terrifying.
What the fuck? What the oh. Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier, maat. Hier wordt hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld.
Even though they're getting nervous, they keep going, wanting to find out what's making those strange sounds. But their curiosity quickly turns into fear.
Hallo? 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 What the f***? What the f***? Hey! What the fuck is dit? Ja, wacht. Hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Fuck. Ik hoor u niet, sorry. We zijn... Hallo? Ja, we zitten hier in een bos in de Centerlo. We zijn hier in een bos en dat is een verlaten bungalowpark. En ineens komt er een man met een mes of zoiets op ons af. We zijn hier met 3. En ik hoorde ook kloppen. Ik denk dat mijn auto kapot is geslagen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel. Oké, ik heb de politie gebeld. Ik heb de politie gebeld. Dus what the fuck is dit?
Looking back at the footage, we can see a woman in a nightgown holding an axe as she steps out of the darkness. Terrified and confused, the group runs away in a panic, not knowing what to do. After making it a safe distance away, they immediately call the cops out of fear for their lives. After waiting anxiously in the pitch-black forest, police finally show up and grab the woman. Even with the cops there, the group still feels on edge.
Oh ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Ja, die is er gewoon afgeknokken.
Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer. Hier blijven. Maar waar is het? Je gaat hier blijven.
While officers question the woman, Siaz catches a moment of pure terror on video. You can see his hands shaking as he drinks from his water bottle. Luckily, Nobody got hurt during this scary encounter, but the creepy experience really messed with Siaz and his friends. Afterward, as the guys regroup in their car, Siaz talks about the chilling sight of the woman kneeling on the ground surrounded by police, giving him a crazy smile, like something straight out of a horror movie. The vlog ends with Siaz talking about what happened from the safety of his home. Going through the footage again, he points out that you can hear the woman yelling threats, telling them to get out of her woods, or she'd kill them. Siaz also mentions that the woman had snuck up to their car, taken off their license plate and hidden it, probably trying to make them come back into the dark woods where she could attack them. Once again, it's incredibly fortunate that nobody got hurt during this terrifying experience. In October 2016, James Rankin was hiking through familiar woods near Huntington, New York, when he stumbled upon something that made his blood run cold. Despite knowing these trails from countless previous walks, nothing could have prepared him for what he was about to discover.
I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. And look, we're bordered on all sides by hills. Anyone with any sense of strategy or tactics, let's, being in the center of a bunch of hills is tactically disadvantageous because people can hide on the tops and throw things or shoot at you. Anyway, I'll cut right to the chase because I might die. Look what these fucking are. What the fuck is going on in here? And this isn't like woods I've never been to. Like, I've been here before. I've been here a lot. I've been here so much, I've actually been to the hospital getting stitches because of some of the adventures that I've had. That's beside the point. These are all different fucking people. And they're all just... This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. They're all fucking different. Every single one. This one's from Georgia. And look at this shit. Like, look where the fuck we are. Who the fuck does something like this?
As Rankin ventured deeper into the forest, he spotted something unusual attached to a tree. It was a missing persons poster, sealed in a plastic sheet protector. That's when he realized he wasn't looking at just one poster, but over 24 of them, each featuring a different missing person from across the entire United States. The disturbing collection was methodically arranged throughout a small clearing. Upon closer inspection, Rankin found more troubling items.
Look at that. These are just the ones that I've gone and close up that I did close-ups of so far. Look at this. What the fuck is this? Carolina Beach, North Carolina, 2009. And look, you had to walk through all this shit to hang these up. It's another missing guy. Brian Schaefer, 2006.
A dirty blanket and canned food left behind by someone who had clearly been spending time in this isolated spot. Things were about to get much worse.
Look over there. You see that shit? The orange thing on the tree. It's a drop light. Or this. Holy shit, I just realized what I'm looking at. The video's not doing it justice, but this bundle of sticks, they're lashed together. That's a cage of some kind, or a hut, or a lean-to or something. And over here in the middle of the fire pit, that's a shovel. I don't even know if this fucking shit is booby-trapped.
Just steps away, Rankin discovered what appeared to be a makeshift cage constructed from tree branches, the kind of structure that could trap a person. Deeply unsettled by his discovery, Rankin immediately reported the shrine to local police, who agreed it warranted investigation. They later claimed the landowner had set up the display for a Halloween party, but Rankin remained skeptical. He believed the detectives might be downplaying his find. using the approaching holiday as an excuse to mask the activities of a potentially dangerous predator. Had Rankin uncovered something far more sinister in those woods, or was this truly just an elaborate Halloween party setup? Stepping into the unknown is exciting, but can sometimes take a terrifying turn. This happened to Angelo, the urban explorer behind the YouTube channel, Exploring with Angelo. Although he's usually known for exploring abandoned buildings, Angelo and his buddy Frank headed to a supposedly haunted forest in Canada for a change of pace, this time using the mysterious Randonautica app.
So yeah, for those of you that don't know what these Randonautica videos are about, basically we use this app known as Randonautica, and I feel like I'm just saying Randonautica over and over and over again at this point, but we use this app, we use an intention with the app, and essentially what it's supposed to do is bring you to a location. What was that? Okay, maybe I'm just hearing things. I thought I heard like a animal or something. But yeah, so basically use an intention. It's supposed to bring you to a location that is related to that intent somehow. So if you think of, you know, the word yellow, it should bring you maybe to like a yellow school bus or something. So we actually have been here before. It's been a little while. Well, you haven't.
I haven't been here.
You haven't been here, but I was here with Brad, and then I also came one day on my own. And, you know, we had several weird experiences here. Out of all the places that I've probably done locally, this has been one of the strangest locations.
Angelo had apparently discovered this spot before while using the Randonautica app and found it seriously weird. Without wasting time, they ventured into the cold, snow-covered woods under the cover of darkness.
What the hell?
Well,
I didn't even see that. I thought it was like just a plant or something from the other side. That is a horse. Or something.
oh, that's
it's like a religious
like a Hindu thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Hindu, so guys, don't quote me on this, okay?
What's weird is actually the last time I came here, there was a bunch of like Hindu things.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember what was like the reason for them or anything. I don't even remember anymore, but okay. We do gotta go a little bit far in.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Someone clearly went through there. Hello?
Huh.
I don't see anything. It looks really like dense.
Yeah. It's like the perfect path though for some weird
What
reason.
a random path. I just saw a light down there.
Their boots made the snow crunch loudly, making the creepy quiet around them feel even more unsettling. Going deeper, they spotted fresh tracks, showing someone had walked through recently. Then Angelo's light revealed something odd.
Maybe it was from like that house down there?
I don't see a house. What house?
Well, on the outside there's a house like
Oh, okay.
far end of the property. Okay, that I heard though.
The hell was that?
Hello?
Start it again.
Yeah. We hear ya.
Angelo saw a small light blinking far away. He thought it came from a house outside the forest. He and Frank stopped walking and looked around nervously. When Angelo called out, nobody answered. This made them start to feel uneasy. They didn't know who might be out there. Then, something terrifying approached the two men.
Oh, what the?
What? Oh?
Hello?
There's two lights. It's coming towards us.
It's not even moving.
That's moving.
Oh, that's moving.
That's moving.
Hello?
Looks like a car. I know it's not a car, but okay. Okay. Let's get going, bud. He's there. The lights are gone.
The lights are gone.
What the hell happened with you and Brad?
Angelo and Frank thought it best to back away. Things got weirder when the lights suddenly disappeared, leaving the woods pitch black.
I don't see anything. Oh. Why are they just stopping?
Worried about their safety, they switched off their lights and hid. As they waited quietly in the dark, they watched beams of light sweep between the trees, like someone was hunting for them. At one point, the light passed right over where they were hiding, sending shivers through their bodies. They kept wondering who would be roaming a forest at night with such determination. They finally managed to sneak away, but they weren't out of trouble yet.
Just slowly go.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
where the hell that guy was? Or guys, I don't know if it looked like two lights.
Yeah, it did look like two people.
Right? I hope there's nobody else this way.
While retreating, they heard footsteps behind them. They panicked and stumbled across something terrifying.
I think I hear footsteps out there.
Footsteps? I hear a car. Where do you hear footsteps?
It sounds like coming from behind me. Oh.
What the?
I thought I heard something behind me.
While retreating, they heard footsteps behind them. They panicked and stumbled across something terrifying.
That looks like blood.
See you guys next time.
Fresh blood trails in the snow. They filmed it quickly but didn't stick around, knowing they needed to stay out of sight. The scariest moment came when a voice shouted at them, whether it was a threat or just a cruel prank. Angelo and Frank didn't want to find out. They stayed completely quiet until they felt it was okay to move. After a tense escape, they reached their car and drove away. Shaken but unharmed, the mystery of the figures in the forest remains unsolved. Were they harmless wanderers, or was there something more threatening at play? Angelo and Frank have no plans to revisit that chilling forest anytime soon. The Facts by HowToHunt.com is a channel dedicated to sharing knowledge about the outdoors and encouraging people to explore the wilderness. In January 2022, a pretty terrifying video was uploaded to the channel in which a group of teenagers are startled by strange sounds in the woods. What you're about to hear will make you think twice about venturing into the forest after dark.
I hear that? Get Trevor. Austin, get the light.
When you're out in the woods at night, it's easy to mistake animal noises for human sounds. But in this case, the combination of screams and loud tree banging doesn't match known wildlife behavior. Some viewers suggest it might have been a person, which would be disturbing enough. But let's listen to the rest of the clip, and you can decide for yourself.
Hey! That was not an elk. Everybody, get in my truck!
The teenagers packed themselves back into the car and drove off without investigating further. Given what we heard in those recordings, it might have been the best decision they could have made. Journeyman's Paranormal Investigations was exploring England's notorious daring woods when his equipment suddenly detected an unseen presence watching his every move. Despite years of ghost hunting experience, what happened that night in October 2022 left him chilled.
This week I thought we'd do a visit to the most haunted woods in England, named Daring Woods. We're about 1.5 miles away from Pluckley, and obviously I would imagine most people have heard of Pluckley, which is reputably the most haunted village in the UK. But in any case, there's been many deaths here over the years, a lot of sightings of shadow figures and strange sounds emanating from the woods themselves. So I hope you enjoy today's explore. Please leave me a like or a comment if you would, and I'll speak to you again soon.
The investigator started his walk into the woods around 2 a.m., carrying only basic ghost hunting equipment. His plan was simple: head deep into the forest, call out into the darkness, and see what might respond. But almost immediately after stepping inside, something felt terribly wrong.
Sorry if you hear the rain, it has started raining, but obviously I'm in the woods, so it should stay relatively dry in here. Please come forward to me if you would and show me yourself. Can you approach the box in my hand? Please come forward if you would. Come and show me of your presence. Certainly a freaky place. Movement over there. Who's there, please? Can I ask who's here with me? There's movement over to the right.
Footsteps broke the silence nearby. Before he could even prep his gear, his EMF detector started lighting up in his pocket for no apparent reason. That's when he realized something was already tracking him. Pushing deeper into the darkness, his spirit box and ghost detection app immediately spat out disturbing words.
Okay, so I managed to get the Spirit Talker app working. So I thought what we'd do, if we have a look down this pathway, because this is the area where I heard the footsteps. So let's take a little walk down here and just see if anything wants to come forward and maybe show themselves to us or talk to us in some way. Certainly even with the rain, I can hear the rain on the canopy of the trees, but there's some very strange noises going on. And Daring Woods is well known for it. Not sure what that said, bear with me. Let me just have a look at the phone. I've actually had She Killed, that was before I switched record onto the camera, and I've just had Well come through. Not sure where Well came from, but in any case, can I ask please, is there somebody here today that could possibly come forward and speak with me? Could you approach me please? Please come into this space if you would. Come and give me some sign of your presence.
Shadow.
Shadow? Is there a shadow figure here? Can I ask, is that what was moving around? Could you come forward?
Words like shadow, cursed, and she killed. His EMF readings kept spiking, suggesting whatever was there was following him closely through the trees. While investigating strange sounds cutting through the rainfall, he swept his night vision camera across the tree line and froze.
Can I ask that you approach me, please? I can hear owls in the distance, but I can also hear footsteps. I'm sure there was a shadow figure down there then. Please let me know if you see anything. I'll have a look during editing. There seems to be something there. There's a person there. Is it my eyes? Can you see it? Who are you? Who are you, please? Can you see that? It's gone. What the hell was that?
A solid black figure stood motionless between the trunks, not some fuzzy outline or optical illusion, but a distinct shadowy presence that vanished when he moved the camera. But things were about to get creepier.
Is there someone here with me today? My EMF meter's been going off and going off, but unfortunately it's in my pocket. Because I've got my torch in one hand, the camcorder in the other. I've just got no availability to show it at the moment. Florence, can you hear that? Certainly some strange noises going on in these woods. Something there then. Not sure if you see that. That was a figure. Bear with me. I'm just going to see if I can zoom in a little. No. Cross? What cross, please? More footsteps. Bear with me, I've got to turn the light on. That was walking. Did you hear that? That was footsteps.
His spirit box called out specific names like Amelia and mentioned details about a dress, hinting at a trapped soul wandering the woods. The deeper he ventured, the more the forest seemed to come alive. Faint screams in the distance grew louder and more agonized. Shadows darted just beyond his vision, while more names came through his equipment. Bobby and Robinson, possibly spirits of past victims. When he reached a fork deep within the forest, he suddenly realized just how isolated he truly was.
The EMF's going like there's no tomorrow. Oh, that was freaky. Jesus. Did you just say Jesus? What the hell? It just said Jesus. Why are you saying Jesus? Why are you saying Jesus, please? Let's go and get my torch. There's something down there and it's freaking me out.
With darkness pressing in from all sides, whispers drifted through the air around him, and his EMF detector nearly maxed out with a massive energy spike. By the time he made it back to the main path, he was completely drained. Later examination of his footage confirmed his worst fears. The shadow figure wasn't a technical glitch. Something had been watching his every move from the moment he arrived. In the screaming woods, true terror isn't about sudden noises or cheap scares. It's the slow, creeping realization that you were never alone to begin with.